In this video, we'll be taking a look at all today's NBA matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. We start in Chicago with Orlando taking on the Bulls, and this is a classic spot where the market is still pricing Orlando like a step-up team, while Chicago continues to quietly play games that stay competitive deep into the fourth quarter. Orlando is laying 4.5, Chicago catching 5, and this is the kind of number that invites late-game variance, especially in a matchup where pace can slow once rotations tighten. Chicago has been far more comfortable staying within numbers like this, and the total sitting at 234.5 feels inflated for a game that could turn into more half-court possessions late. I'm taking Chicago +5, and I'm leaning to the under 235. Next up, Charlotte heads into Milwaukee, and the Bucks are laying 5 at home, with Charlotte getting 6 on the other side. This is a spot where the market is clearly respecting Milwaukee's home edge and consistency, and Charlotte has struggled when stepping up in class on the road. Milwaukee doesn't need to blow this game out. They just need to control tempo, limit swings, and close efficiently. With the total at 232.5, this sets up as a game where Milwaukee can dictate pace and keep things methodical. I'm laying the 5 with Milwaukee, and I'm playing the under 233. Now we head to Phoenix, where Sacramento comes in catching 12, and this is one of those numbers that immediately jumps off the screen. Double-digit spreads in the NBA are always dangerous, especially against a Sacramento team that tends to hang around even when they're outmatched on paper. Phoenix is priced to dominate, but the back door is wide open at this number, and Sacramento doesn't need to win. They just need to compete. With the total at 227, I'm expecting stretches of slower play once Phoenix gets control. I'm taking Sacramento +12, and I like the under 228. Over in the Bay, Oklahoma City is laying 8.5, with Golden State getting 9.5, and this line feels stretched considering the volatility of Golden State games at home. Oklahoma City is clearly the more consistent side, but this is a tough spot to ask them to separate cleanly for 48 minutes. Golden State tends to surge in short bursts, and that's exactly how big spreads get threatened late. The total is sitting at 228.5, which again feels a touch high for a game where both sides may value defensive possessions in key moments. I'm grabbing Golden State +9.5, and I'm playing the under 228.5. We wrap it up in Los Angeles with Memphis visiting the Lakers, and this one is tight across the board. Memphis is getting 4.5, the Lakers laying 4, and this is a spot where the market is basically telling you separation will be hard to find. Memphis has been far more competitive in games where they're catching points, and the Lakers often play to the level of their opponent rather than pulling away. With the total sitting at 238.5, that number feels rich for a game that could tighten up late. I'm taking Memphis +4.5, and I'm leaning to the under 239. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. Quick recap before we get out of here. Chicago +5 and under 235. Milwaukee -5 and under 233. Sacramento +12 and under 228. Golden State +9.5 and under 228.5. And Memphis +4.5 with the under 239. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!